it's Christine, the hot girl, here with my husband Jeremiah.
Hello.
And last weekend, right?
At this point, it was actually
2 weekends ago? Oh, we're getting so far behind.
Yeah.
We played a really cool game in Upland
California.
called Trapped Sector 13. Now, we love Trapped. The Trap people are super cool. We love them a lot. We went up to play their new game because we hadn't played it yet, and it's been open for a while now.
Although it's to the point where their new game is no longer their new game.
Yeah.
They have a new game.
They have a new game that we have to play as well. Yeah. But Trapped it's super fun. The cat wants to be in the video. Their game Sector 13 is, I think, the best looking that we've played there so far, as far as immersion and
I'd say so.
I mean, it's awesome.
They stepped it up a lot for this game.
A lot. So if you've played their old games, like this is like a different company almost. Like it's so different than what they had been doing. They really
especially from what used to be there, like because it used to be the chamber.
Oh yeah,
and it's night and day different from what the chamber was.
I didn't realize that was where the chamber was.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, it's
so different.
It's so different.
Wow.
Except for utilizing one of the rooms the same way that they utilized the room.
Oh.
In the chamber, but other than that,
I remember that.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Okay. Spoiler alert. So anyway, it's super fun. The decor is amazing. The puzzles are very laboratory style puzzles.
Yeah, it feels like that game on Escape LA, whichever one it was that has like the bunker and the zombie lab. It feels kind of like in vein with the puzzles in the zombie lab from that company.
Yeah.
Or any of those lab games.
It's like a lab game. Like there's lab puzzles. You're gonna see things you see in a lab because it's a lab game. But then there are other things that I've never seen before at all. There's one, I think my favorite puzzle, which is the one I was like, everybody step back, I'm doing this. And we were put with a lot of people.
Yeah.
There was a lot of leaders in our group when we played.
Every group had their own leader.
Yeah, we had 3 or 4 groups and we all had our own leader.
We still got out.
with
minutes, with like 8 minutes left or something.
We got out with some time left.
I mean, we still made it.
But there was this one puzzle it's that very, very typical, like, spoiler alert, there might be a magnet in the room. And I was so excited about it. Like, I get excited about those puzzles anyway, but this one was like the coolest I think that I'd seen with that like very basic technology. But I was like, this is so awesome! So I really liked that one. And then everyone wanted to do it after I'd done it, and I felt bad. But oh well, because that was my favorite puzzle. What else were really cool moments? Can you think of something that's not too spoilery?
I mean, I thought the intro, without giving too much away.
Oh yeah, the intro's great.
It's really pretty phenomenal.
That first room.
They build an illusion of a much bigger space. I think I can say that without giving too much away.
It feels like the space is so big.
And it's really cool. I mean, really just clever. Well done stuff.
They did a really great job.
Yeah.
And the story's there. And there's a bunch of Easter eggs that I didn't even get. But there's so much.
For nerd culture, you'll go nuts if you get it. There's all sorts of...
Yeah.
Anywhere from like Star Trek to Orphan Black to...
The designer
some sort of weird anime that I didn't catch. Who knows? I mean, who knows what else is in there? But yeah, I think there's a lot of stuff in there.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, no.
You're not wrong. The designer is a super cool guy who puts a lot of thought into a lot of detail. So there's way more detail in the room than you're probably going to be able to absorb because you've got to get out. And there's only so much time you can be in the room.
Yeah.
It's one of those rooms that, like, you could probably go back and play it 3 or 4 times and still not catch all of the, like, detail in the room.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't play
humor.
it.
There's some good 80s humor.
But you wouldn't play it 3 or 4 times because this is not one of those replayable games necessarily.
Although I will say, if you can get a group together, try to book that room out.
Yeah.
It is not a good room to play with a bunch of people.
It's hard to play with.
The people we played with were fine, but still, it's not even a linear game, but
Yeah.
there's so much going on that it's really tough to have different people doing different things because things get very easily missed. I can say that without it giving away too much.
It's one of those games, like, we always say, you know, communication is the key. But in this game, like, you have to communicate with everybody or it's a disaster. And that was probably the one thing we were having a hard time with in our very large group full of leaders.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there could be too many cooks in the kitchen in this one. There really could be.
Easily.
Yeah. And we muscled through it, but
we did, but now
it would have been way more
really
fun.
Flowing through it had we known what everybody was kind of doing and not or everybody communicated what had happened in moments and
maybe not blown through it as much as just had a lot more fun.
And more fun.
If we'd had our friends with us and people that we like enjoyed doing escape rooms with and been able to communicate with them and make jokes and enjoy those Easter eggs and things as we found them, it would have been a lot more fun. But we still had a really, really good time, even with the strangers that we were trying to, like, can I use that? Wait, no, I need to, that sort of thing was happening a lot.
What do you mean you didn't do that puzzle? I thought that's what you guys were doing the whole time.
What? Yeah. Wasn't that what you just did? You didn't do that? Okay, well, let's do that then. Yeah, it was kind of, yeah. That's what happens when you play with randoms. Hey. But again, it was our fault. We booked last minute, and they threw us in and let us play, and
yeah, they were kind enough to get us in.
Kind enough to let us play last minute.
So.
We literally missed the booking window because it closed, and we were still trying to figure out the booking from the phone, and so we called and said, "Hey," and they were like,
"We were in the area."
Yes,
and
they were
kind
of
drive back up to Upland to play
because we live in Los Angeles.
Right.
It's a bit of a drive for us. So, but it's definitely worth it. Even if you're in LA, I would say go check it out.
Go check it out.
Book a day
of, do all their games.
Of rooms there and just go play them.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give me one of these and subscribe. And you can see more reviews on my site, thehauntgirl.com.